This is Anna from the Faithful Dove. It is another hot day here. I am making the video that I promised you about. It's not just about dream interpretation. It's about anytime you have a question, how you can sit in silence, write down the pictures they see in your head, the feelings that come along with those pictures, anything you can remember, like colors and things like this. Now, for instance, I wrote down, when I asked my question, I wrote down metal folding chair. You might have to be creative and just look up chair. Okay. And the biggest thing is don't get freaked out by the things that you see. You have to go with what you know. For instance, the cat one talks about bad luck, but it's how you feel about cats. Okay, if cat's a good thing to you, then it's a good thing to you. So what we've done is here's the question I ask is, am I seeing Tony tonight? Okay, and we're starting off with, and then I wrote down all the symbols that I saw. I saw a gray cat, the feeling was somber, church, a gown that was white, person praying in church. Then I ask again, and you may not get words, you may just get pictures. So I could have automatically answered it with the words because it said no. Well, I see him this weekend, yeah. Then I got a picture of a cat in church, Jesus, pews, Bible study, metal folding chairs, and top hat. Now you want to simplify these because unless it's really important, like top hat, that's something significant. How do you think of a top hat? Rabbit coming out of a hat. How does it relate to your life? Okay. But so I couldn't just use dream moods. I had to go to several sites for this. But watch how well this works. Watch how well this works. The first thing I did, sit in silence. I actually had to play some relaxing music. Anything that resonates with you is good. Anything that slows your mind is good. It does not have to be meditation music. And I played It Might Be You because that song resonates with me concerning him. Then you close your eyes and you ask specific questions. This whole process took me 5 minutes. But the looking up took a little bit longer. But let's just get started, okay? My question, am I seeing Tony? First thing I saw was a gray cat. So we got two things here. We got cat, and remember I said that they're not, their search doesn't work, so, okay. Seeing your cat in your dreams symbolizes independent spirit, feminine sexuality, creativity, and power. It also represents misfortune and bad luck. The dream symbol has different significance depending upon whether you're a cat lover or not. It indicates someone is being deceitful. Well, that's only if the cat is like doing something bad or so. Me and the cat's just looking at me, and obviously I Love Mittens, who is now a YouTube star with 1,000 views on his crazy cat video. My goodness. So I would take this and I would just narrow it down to the word good, and I would write that down. I would write, let me move that down there, good. I'm going to move that too because that's not what the gray means. Okay. Next thing I want to look up is the color gray. And I couldn't find gray on the Dream Mood site, so I did a search for it. The color gray is symbolic of being neutral and an observer. Gray means shielding yourself from situations of commitments of going through emotions without emotional involvement. It's also indicative of a person trying to escape anxious situations. This is me. I'm trying to escape an anxious situation because I want to see him tonight and I'm worried about him. So I'm gonna go with anxious. Okay. Which also sort of fits the feeling of somber I got from the actual pictures. Okay. Next is church, because this was in a church. Now if you go back to dream moods here, you just go over to, and then Go up here in your browser. If you go up here in your browser, there's usually a find in page. I've already opened mine up. It's down here, so I'm just going to go. Oops. Spelling backwards today. Okay, church. Sometimes it'll take you right to it, but if there's more thing that has the words church in it, it'll just highlight it. Okay, it's dream that you're inside a church. Suggest that you are seeking for spiritual guidance and enlightenment. You're looking to be uplifted in some way. Got it. Okay. Don't mind me, I'm tired today. That resonates with me because I am looking for guidance. Okay. When I looked up gown, it wasn't quite enough. So I went to a site. You can look up wedding, but I think gown. The gown is more important. The word gown is more important. So, like I'm going to show you. Because it wasn't wedding gown. That's why you have to break down these words. To see or wear an evening gown in your dream represents enjoyment, social pleasures, grace, and culture. It also represents that image you are projecting to others. Consider the color of the gown and the significance of the gown, fancy or ornate. The wedding, let's see. Okay. Dream of a wedding dress. See, in gown in this one means wedding dress. So, to dream of a wedding dress represents the personality choosing permanence. Wanting to give yourself away to a situation or relationship for good. Ultimately, a wedding dress may reflect your feelings about being married, committed to your thoughts and futures about a wedding. Okay. And if you want to cheat. Wanting to give my situation, wanting to give myself to a situation. So that's okay. Also, white is purity because it was a white gown. Okay, person praying, person praying. The dream moods here. Actually, you can go to the top or bottom, whichever closest. Be. Praying. To dream that you're praying, okay, it wasn't me, it was someone else. To see or hear someone else praying in your dream indicates that you are looking for some guidance. Again, double confirmation that I'm feeling lost. I am a little bit. Alright. Obvious words yes or no, but a lot of people don't get those words. The cat in church, just go back up here to cat in church. I get the religious factor from all that, so I didn't look that up. Now, metal folding chairs, there were metal folding chairs in the Bible study room, which is common, so I take off. I could look up metal if I felt it was significant, or needed to, but I'm just going to look up chairs. Because the metal and chairs would be in a separate spot. Okay, so I'm going to look up chairs. Oh, I think I need to go chair. See a chair in your dream symbolizes your need to sit down and take time out to contemplate a situation. Contemplating a situation before proceeding. The other thing is my dagnabbit. And all the things that I've been through in a different ones, I'm contemplating before proceeding because I've been through a lot in the last year with Rick's death, and then trying to have one relationship, and it didn't work out. And so this past relationship coming back is pretty important to me, because had it not been for the workers' comp thing 12 years ago, because we were together a year, forcing him to take medicines that just drugged him out, we would be married because we were engaged. So, let's see. Okay, and top hat. This one's particularly important because it's more than just a regular hat. So, okay, dream meaning of the hat. This could be a warning or worry who might be a hat, or someone close to you that might not be who they say they are. Top hat can also symbolize prestige, wealth, and power. It could be a sign that you are succeeding in financial goals, or it could be someone that you look up to with good regard. Okay, so that's talking about Tony, because Tony is amazing. I mean, guys, there wasn't nothing wrong with him except for he got all drugged out. Because I can't believe they did that. But anyway, I digress. I actually went to. It's hard to believe that they would drug test you to see that you're taking the drug, or they threatened not to pay him. But that's exactly what they were doing. Top hat. Okay, so we're just gonna put Tony there. All right. Now that we've got that, we're going to give enough here to say, okay, it's good. Don't worry, all's good. I know you're feeling anxious and somber. Confirmation that you're looking for guidance, and about giving yourself completely to Tony. So the whole overall feeling of this is that because I got the gray cat and the somber feeling in there, that I'm probably not going to see him tonight, and I can already tell you that's possibly true because he hurt himself. I love him so much, but he's going through some things. Just pray for him. And so I will see him this weekend. Is the end result. I could have gone ahead and looked up symbols for the weekend and shown you that, but there was really no need to. Okay, so see how. And I told you about this in my situation, because do you see how this relates to the question in my mind? Okay, and that is why you can look it up. And if you have a dream, oh no, I had a dream the other night and I didn't look it up. Oh well. If you have a dream, you can do the exact same thing, okay? So that is how you can get the answers without trying to look for signs outside of yourself. So now keep in mind, you have to have a silent moment. You have to have at least 15 minutes, okay? I can do it quicker because I'm already more connected. If you get connected quicker, that's fine, but you gotta be able to, and that's what the music does. A song that means so much to you and relaxes you or distracts you from the outside distractions is what is needed to get you to the level where you're dropping off all the outside connections, the 3D connections, and you're connecting to the spiritual. I appreciate you listening to me, and I'm glad I got this up here. I've also got to get my other funny one about getting older and all the thoughts that I'm having with that. So keep an eye out for that. Love you guys. Like, subscribe, and share. Bye.